Hello and good evening, beautiful souls. Welcome to the week ahead, the 6th, or the week of the 7th of May to the 13th of May. Come and join me. I know that it's just hit 7:30, so I'm just going to acknowledge and wait for a few people to jump online before I start the weekly oracle and the weekly messages for the week. They've actually got a few different card decks for today and also a special message from a book as well that they want to, the message that they want to give. So as people start to jump on, tell me that you're here. Just pop in with your name, that you're here. Hi, Effie. How are you tonight, darling? So as you're starting to come on, hi, Joanne. How are you today? Amazing videos, Joanne. Your confidence with the videos is just watching you is awesome. So I'm really good, Effie. Thank you for asking. Theone and Adair, welcome. Welcome to tonight, the 6th of May. I'm really good, Effie. I'm really excited actually because everything that I have been wanting to do, I'm just getting it done, and I'm like, yes. I feel like I'm in such a successful mode at the moment of just getting things done. So it's great. So it's good to be live again tonight. And I can see lots of love hearts. Giving you all loves and kisses. Hi, good evening, Theone. Hello, Adair. So now that there's a few people that have jumped on, thank you so much for being here tonight and welcome. Spirit have got a couple of different card decks for you tonight, ones that I haven't used before. Hey, Francine. Adair's got heaps done. Aspired by your clean out on Saturday. Oh my goodness, Adair, it was huge. I could not believe how much I had just in this space. It was unbelievable. So yes, please, as I'm doing live right now, please share it with your friends, with your family, on your pages, on your business pages. The more that we can celebrate these messages from the angels, the more that they love to celebrate. So they love to give you messages, but they also like these messages to be heard by lots of different people. So if you can share, thank you, Theone. Some of your friends have enjoyed my lives. That's awesome. I know that Adair has joined. Good, thanks. Effie, hi Sandy, how are you? So as you're jumping on, please share this, because as you share it, then people can watch it live no matter where they are. So the more that we can share it, the better. And as we are writing down, as I'm actually going to be writing tonight, who also has been sharing tonight. So just bear with me. Hey, Tanya. Joanne started to have a clean out. Yeah, the more we share, the more we connect with others. Absolutely, Effie. It's amazing, you know, just with Sunday nights. Look how much we've all connected just by connecting on here and connecting onto other pages and supporting each other through those pages. I have just, you know, I can't thank all of you enough for the support that, you know, by you being here. Shared twice, Adair, do you really want a message tonight? I've started with the cleaner as well. It's taking forever just to get through this room. Theone, I tell you what, it took so long to do this room, but I have to say, it just feels amazing. The energy feels like it's flowing again. I feel like I've actually come in here and sat in here a couple of times and, you know, done my lives in here. Where I was doing my lives for the scene to be in 2018, I was doing it in my healing room because I didn't want to do it in this room because it was so cluttered and I just didn't like the energy in here. So now that it's nice and clean, I can see the floor again. Yay! So yes, Effie is, I love your energy. The same with the Darren 3 and his energy. It's awesome. Yeah, we do hold pretty cool energy, and yours is beautiful, Effie. Like the love that you send out to each and every one of us with all of your wonderful comments. Every time I see your name, I'm like, oh, there's Effie again. Like, and I really get excited about what you're saying. So Simone, welcome. Yeah, sure. Oh, I think we are all in that cleanup mode at the moment. Hi, Natalie. Just welcoming some people as they've come on. Oh, the difference in not only myself, but the difference in the energy of the house, the energy of, you know, even down the hallway, because this is at the back of our house. So I didn't realize that having this area cluttered would actually have such an impact of the flow of energy that was actually coming through. So I was astounded by how much this area being cleaned has made me feel, but made the actual house feel as well. Simone's here, Natalie's, hello Natalie. So as people are jumping on, I would like to, yeah, it was an awesome masterclass. I actually need to go back, Theoni, and read or listen to how they did the feng shui part of the business room. I didn't get that far, unfortunately, so I need to get to that part. So excellent. So while Simone's getting ready to sleep, that's because Simone works so damn bloody hard. Not that we all don't. But my God, Simone, you are phenomenal in what you do, and having two boys as well. I take my hat off to you, sweetheart, because what you do is just amazing. So yeah, well done. So okay, so because there's so many people here, I will try and get to it as well. So excellent, you've shared, beautiful. Thank you, Tanya. So as I said, if you can share with your friends, family, share this, because the messages then can go worldwide as well, and that's where, you know, the messages, where the angels really like the messages going worldwide, because the energy then goes where it's needed. People will only be here when they need the messages. So if you're not able to be here one night, maybe the messages are not for you that week. Who knows? Everything works in mysterious ways, and I love how the universe works, because man, oh man, do things open up when you work with it, not against it. Okay, so excellent. So the cards that we're working on tonight, there's 2 different decks, and there's also something that I'm going to read out as well from a book. Excellent. Joanne, Paula is coming through loud and clear. Joanne, are you not able to hear me? Okay, so it looks like other people can hear me, so you might have to listen back. Yeah, the universe, man, when you work with it again instead of against it, it works amazingly. Okay, so we are going to be working with the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck tonight. So that's one of the decks that we're going to be working with. And the other one that we're working with tonight is also the Guardian Angels. The Guardian Angels Tarot deck. They're the 2 decks that we're actually working with tonight. So, and as I said, there's also, Spirit have also shown me something that they want me to read. So they actually want me to read that first before I go into the cards. So as I always do, when I'm about to go live, I sit in here and ask the universe and ask the angels, What do they want me to read out to you? What do they want me to do tonight? What's the focus? What card decks do they want me to use? And sometimes, every now and again, they also want me to do or read out something from a book. And today I went to the card decks and the books and everything, and they showed me this book. I have read this book a few times. I love it, and it's called Rise, Sister, Rise by Rebecca Campbell. And the way that the universe works and the angels work is that it's like the cards. They are all intuitive based. And I just went straight up. Hey, Mickey, how are you going? I went straight up to the book because it was in my face, and I picked it up and I said, what page? And this is the page that they got me to open. And it says, so I'm just going to read you what it says, and it says, Divine Mother Durga Ma. The words, the passage is, thank you for helping me feel all of the feelings that I am not used to feeling, as uncomfortable as they may be. Thank you for reminding me to offer them up to the light rather than banishing them to the shadows. And that sometimes it is necessary to cut things back so that come spring they can bloom and rise. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So it is page 191, Natalie. So I'm going to just hold it up. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it or not. So I'll read it out one more time. Thank you for helping me feel all of the feelings that I am not used to feeling, as uncomfortable as they may be. Thank you for reminding me to offer them up to the light rather than banishing them to the shadows. And that sometimes it is necessary to cut things back so that come spring, they can bloom and rise. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So take a nice deep breath and feel those words and say those words, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And so it is a recognition of those words to yourself, but also giving it to the universe. So we say them 3 times. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. What this means to me is that at the moment, so many emotions are coming up for us. And it's time for us to release them and give them to the universe, give them to the light, instead of shoving them back down into the shadows. The shadow is you. The shadow is that part of you that you don't want to deal with that emotion. And so that shadow will be presented to you in people, places, and things until such stages as you release what that actual emotion is. At the moment, we are all going through this stage of releasing. We're going through spring cleaning. So many people I know have said to me, I'm having a clean out. And technically it's autumn. But everyone is cleaning out, because the more that we can clean out our surroundings, the more energy that we have to flow back to us. And when we have the energy to flow back to us, we can then deal with whatever emotions are coming up that we need to deal with them. If we've got stuck, stagnant energy within us, then we're not able to flow. Therefore, our house isn't flowing, abundance isn't flowing, so we're feeling stuck, so we're staying within the shadow. So for me, the message of the week is about being able to release those emotions and sending them to the light, sending them to the universe and asking for the universe to remove them for us. Of course, we need to deal with them inside of us as well. So it's about, you know, releasing them from inside of us as well as letting them go. So then they're not staying within the shadow part of us, and they're not being drawn to us as another lesson and another form of a learning. So yes, Effie, energy flowing back to us. Oh my God, it is absolutely amazing how much energy will flow back to us when we actually let go of that heavy, dense energy, which is all emotion. So when we release that heavy emotion, then we have more energy to flow within us. And it's the same as our house, because our house is us. The house represents you. So if your house is feeling stuck and stagnant, it's because you're stuck and stagnant. So what is it within you that you can work on within your home? And I know a lot of you are spring cleaning at the moment, which means that you're spring cleaning yourself. So thumbs up to you. Okay, so now that we've read that, that's what they wanted me to read before we started. So it's going to be very interesting what the cards are that are coming up for us today. So for those people that have just joined us, we have just read a piece from Rise Sister Rise, Rebecca Campbell, about letting go of the emotions and sending them to the universe so that we can actually deal with them and we're not pushing them down into our shadow aspect. So therefore, we're moving forward to the light and we're not staying stuck in the shadow. So thank you for those new people, Trish and Debbie, that have joined me. And I encourage you to go back and actually watch the replay so that you've got the beginning story of what these messages are for today. So as I said, the cards for today, we're working with Conscious Spirit, which is written and illustrated by Kim Dreyer. She's an amazing, amazing artist. And the other ones that we're working with today are the Guardian Angel Tarot. So thank you for joining me, and I am trying to make sure that I keep up. So for the people that have just joined, if you can share this so that the messages are widespread so that other people are being able to listen and being able to feel the messages from the angels as well. So Adair says, interesting you say that. I've been cleaning my office and getting it ready for my new gig. Feels like the energy is really flowing well now. Amazing. And isn't it amazing, Adair, how you are feeling now that you have worked on your house? Because remember, your house is you. It is a representation of you. So if you're feeling stuck and stagnant, it's because there's stuck and stagnant energy in your house. So vice versa. Vice versa. Anyway, let's get on with the cards. So I love these cards because for me, they're very vintage and I love everything vintage. So now you can, as Adair said, and I forget to say this, but you can actually invite people to this live as well. So you can just put in the comment section down the bottom their name, and that invites them into this live video. So if you would like to invite people to watch the live video for the weekly oracle, then please do so. The more people that we have in here and the more conversation we have, the more the positive energy keeps flowing, which is definitely what's happening at the moment. So it's pretty cool. So Joanne got rid of your car. Wow. And amazing things happened. Isn't that funny? Because, you know, the car is also an aspect of us. You know, it's our moving self. It's, you know, so the car is also a big aspect of us. Adair's vintage. There's also a button at the top of the comments you can click to invite people. So there you go, guys. Hi, Carmina, welcome. So if you'd like to invite friends, family to watch this live, please do so by putting their names or inviting them. And please share as well. Okay. This is quite a big deck of cards. It's huge. And my hands are so tiny. So the way this works for the people that haven't been with me yet, and there's a couple of people that are here that are new, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. So the cards that I pull out are cards for Monday, Tuesday, which is the card that has just been pulled now. And then there's cards for Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday. And then, of course, we're back here for Sunday. So Monday has just been pulled. Oh, okay. Tuesday has 2 cards. So we're going to pull them up there. So Kathy, we're doing, welcome Nicole. That's okay. I'm only just doing the actual cards for the week. Oh, this one for the weekend. Okay. So Kathy, what I'll be doing is doing the weekly oracle first and the messages for the weekly oracle. And then later on, for those that I will be, the people that have already shared this post before we even started, they are the first ones to will be chosen for reading, and then I'll be scrolling back through for those that that I'm drawn to, because Spirit will always tell me who I need to give a reading to. So welcome Kathy, welcome Nicole, and welcome Sandra. So this week's messages, as I said, this card is for Monday, Tuesday. This card is 2 of emotions. A relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual aspects and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Thank you, Mickey, for sharing. So this is the card for the beginning of the week. So I'll read that out again. I hope that on my screen it's not back to front, but I don't know whether it is on yours. Can someone let me know if it's back to front on your screen? Adair, Theoni, Tanya, is it back to front? Are the words back to front? Okay. I think there's a bit of a lag tonight. Anyway, so I'll read it out again. Oh, yay, it's the right way around. I know sometimes, I don't know why, sometimes it goes back to front and sometimes it's okay. Excellent. So 2 of emotions is a relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. So this week I found it on Saturday. On Saturday, I received a message from a lady who I haven't spoken to. She is a dear friend. However, I hadn't heard from her since the passing of one of our colleagues in December. And I had rang her, I had sent messages. However, she didn't respond. So it was like, why aren't you responding? I don't get it. However, it was her birthday last week, so I sent her a message just to say, hey, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great day. The other day, on Saturday, I actually heard from her. She sent me a message. I had given up on that relationship. I'd given up on that friendship because I thought, I haven't heard from you for 5 months. It's obviously done. Guess what? It's back. So sometimes when we think that a relationship is done and over, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just that we have to go out of our way to maybe send that message to just say, hey, how you going? Because you don't know what's happening in people's lives. And sometimes we assume that sure, Theone, sometimes we assume that things have gone astray or they're not meant to be the way they are. And sometimes they're not. Sometimes people are just going through their own troubles, their own emotions, whatever's going on in their life. And sometimes we just need to give people a break. You will know if a relationship's definitely completely over because the energy will be completely cut from it. Whereas this one, I just didn't feel like it was, but didn't know why she wasn't contacting me either. And now, lo and behold, she sent me a message to say thank you for the message and hope we're all okay. I hope that you saw that then, Theone. So Theone's typing these messages up for us. So thank you, Theone. So this message for the beginning of the week is really about if a relationship, it's either a relationship is going to grow stronger or a relationship maybe has grown apart, and sometimes we just have to be the bigger person to send that message to say, hey, how you going? So there's still hope. You know, as I looked at that card, I just got there's still hope. So out of all of that meaning and out of that the card, the words are there's still hope. So maybe you're going through a challenging relationship at the moment, and the words are there's still hope in that. Again, use that with discernment. You will know what to do with that. Okay, the middle of the week has two cards. The first card that they want me to read is Five of Thought. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Looks like this is a lot about relationships, isn't it? This whole reading. Yep. Interesting. You should see the rest of the cards. So I'm going to hold this up. See if I can get it straight for you. There we go. So Five of Thoughts. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Hey Tracy, how are you going tonight? And you know, Adair, you are so spot on there. And thank you for the prompt too, Adair. And that is that sometimes when we are moving through our life, we quite often, especially a spiritual based life, when we start to come into our own and when we start to acknowledge who we are and we come out as, you know, as I used to call it, I came out the closet of, you know, of me being spiritual. I hid being spiritual for so many years because I didn't want to be looked like the freak or the witch or, you know, whatever. And I just, one day, I was sick to death of wearing a mask. I was sick to death of having a mask for these people and a mask for these people and being this way for someone and being that way for someone else. I just got exhausted. I was so tired of being all of these different people when I just wanted to be me. And so I had to step into my own path, and what I thought was the right path of walking down that whole track of I've got to be this for someone and I've got to be this person and this person and this person. Then a door opened and I just felt free. And I feel that sometimes if we don't open the door, which is what I feel that the middle of the week is about, And maybe it's got to do with that relationship. Sometimes we need to close the door on relationship, and other times we need to open the door a little bit further. Maybe we've got the door. So what they're showing me at the moment, they're showing me this door that isn't quite all the way open. It's just cracked open a little tiny bit. So you can sort of see the shine. You can see the light beaming through that door, but it's not open yet. And sometimes if we don't actually push on the door and open it fully, then what's behind that door won't actually come to us, because we have the door open this bit, we've cracked it open, but we're not walking through the door. And whether that's to do with friendships or whether that's got to do with something personal in your life, it's really about what's for you. What does this card mean for you? Because I can give you the messages that the Spirit are giving me. However, the way you interpret these messages for you is what is right. And I can't emphasize that enough. What this message means for one person isn't going to be the same message as it is for another person, and that is okay. Be open. That's right, Effie, and open that door, because quite clearly the path, there's a better direction for you. So yeah, Nicole, you need to live your authentic self, not live someone else's beliefs. And look, it's something that I feel that we all do, Nicole. We all live somebody else's beliefs until we finally wake up and take off the mask and go, stuff you. Let me, I will live my life. I'll live it the way I want to live it. I'm going to push the door open. I'm going to walk through that door the way I want to walk through it, not leave it cracked open for everyone else's beliefs. Not everyone else's relationships, not everyone else's values. What do you value? What is your belief? And open that door. Push it open, people. So yeah. Okay, so that was Wednesday's card, and then this is Thursday's card. Intuition and insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Yeah. Hey, Gordana. Okay, so this card here is intuitive insight. So this is Thursdays. So this is about, working on your relationships, also your relationships to yourself as well. The opening that door and allowing the intuition and insights to come up. So your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. So you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Hello, Gordana. Tanya, we have to learn things the hard way. The only way that sometimes we'll learn them is the hard way, and it's not the easy way, it's the hard way. If we didn't learn things, sometimes some things are easy, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them have to be so in our faces, because that is the only way that we'll push on the door and open it. Because we go, we don't want it to be this cracked open anymore. We want to move forward. When we move forward, we learn how to use our intuition. We learn to trust our intuition, because we are trusting ourselves to push open the door regardless of what's behind it. I've been reminded this week over and over and over again, if I don't take the first step, then it's not going to happen. That is the most fearful step of all, and that is taking that first step. If we don't, we won't learn. Exactly, Effie. If we don't have the lessons, and we don't learn them. So sometimes they have to be so harsh and so hard that that is the only way that will actually change anything. It's the only way that will open the doors. Joanne says, no, 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 I would love a bit of easy, please. Oh, Joanne, me too. I want easy too, but it's not what I'm here for. I've realized that I have to learn with challenges, and it's just the same as the challenges that I've been given at the moment to push myself forward. Every challenge is uncomfortable. That's what it's meant to be, because it's meant to step us up. It's meant to teach us that we have to learn by it. If it's not challenging, we won't move through it and we won't step up. The words that I keep getting this week is step up or step out. How many times have I said that on my lives this week on the Shine to Be Me in 2018? I feel like it's time. It's time to push open those doors, use your intuition. And it's, you know, whether you've got friends that go with you or not, sometimes we need to learn these things on our own. Sometimes we need to push ourselves forward because we have to. Yes, Nicole, stepping into your truth, darling. Absolutely, 100%. Effie is a swinging door is great. It's the easiest door to go through. You can go forward anytime you want. Oh, I love that. Swing it open and, yeah, that's right. It can, you know, close behind you that way. Theone, nothing worth having is easy. Oh, and Nicole, the challenges help you to appreciate the easy bits. I am so grateful for my challenges, and I am so grateful for the easy bits that just flow because I've met my challenges. And I know that's just a really weird thing to say, but boy, oh boy, every time that I have been given a challenge, the reward after that and the things that come after that, wow, that's the power. That's the amazing part, and that is the things that flow because you've met your challenge. It's huge, absolutely huge. Yeah, so Theone, use your intuition and work out the difference between intuition and instinct. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely, Theone. Joanne says, oh, I get it. Really do. It's every sector of my life for the past 12 months. Yeah, and sometimes we do. We have, like, you know, 12 months, 18 months of challenges. And we need to meet those challenges so then we can blow them out the water. So, Joanne, what door do you need to push on, darling, and what door do you need to close? This week is the week to do it. So Gordana, for sure, she agrees. Adair, I'm being challenged by the new gig. Have been procrastinating getting started. Time to step up. Yeah, look, it's just the minute that I stepped up this week, I started a new routine this week. I was getting up, or I did, and I will from now on. I stepped up. I am not a morning person. Before I do anything, I get up, have my coffee, sit on the lounge, and just wake up. What I have done this week, I have stepped up and I have got up at 6:30 in the morning, gone to my healing room, I've meditated for half an hour, and then had my coffee. It was challenging because I don't normally do that. Coffee is number one. Whereas now I've chosen meditation as number one. So everything that we do is, you know, we have to step up out of the challenge. My challenge was to even get up at 6:30 in the morning because I'm not a morning person. I have to drag my ass out of bed at 7 o'clock in the morning, let alone 6:30. But you know what happened? Every day got easier. Every day, like by Wednesday, I was up at 6:45 and I got to meditate for 45 minutes instead of half an hour because it got easier, and every day got easier and easier because I met my challenge. What then flowed from that was that I was motivated for the rest of my day, and I got so much done last week. It was amazing how much I got done in 1 week. I don't think I've got that much done in about, like, you know, 5 months. So yeah, I challenged myself and I met my challenge, and I'm going to keep my challenge up. Now I get to do a bit of Qigong in the morning at 6:30, as well as my meditation, which is pretty cool. So Adair have been more in tune and aware of the differences since we spoke, and have learnt to listen to my intuition and agree that instinct is not something you can trust. Yeah, intuition. Trust your intuition. Well done, Theone. Theone up at 5:15 again tomorrow. We're walking. Last week has been shambles. Yeah, Nicole, I'm not a morning person, but I'm learning to like it. I'm learning to appreciate it, and I'm learning to, just to do it. Good work, Paula. You do that apparently. At least you do now. A challenge becomes habit and becomes your new normal. Guess what, girlfriend? You're a freaking morning person now. I am. Do you know, I've actually been awake most days by about 6 o'clock, even on the weekend. I was up and out the house to do my Qigong. So I was up at 6:30 on Saturday morning. I was out the house by 7:30 to do Qigong. I couldn't believe it. I was up and out and I was gone. It was, and for me, for a Saturday morning, usually 8:30, 9 o'clock, I then venture out. Nope, gone. It was bloody awesome. So Nicole is, I'm about to be challenged with a body transformation program and will be dragging my butt out of bed for exercise instead of coffee. Nicole, you can do it, honey. You can do it. Joanne, awesome. 5 a.m. is amazing with my ritual meditation. I meditate, laugh, and etc. each morning for decades. That's heaps cool. 5 a.m. Joanne, I take my hat off to you. Thanks, Tanya. So Theone says, join us at 5:15 a.m. for walking tomorrow morning and a live chat. Pushing my luck. What time can we be back by, Theone? And is it near here? Is it near my house? That would be okay. Cool. All right. Hey, that'd be cool. Well, Theone, let me know where you walk. I'll see what I can muster. See if I can get up at 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, let's get on with these cards. So by the end of the week, so Friday, Saturday's message is Messenger of Emotion. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intention. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. So there you go. So that's the end of the week. So this is about, maybe an invitation being opened because, hey, you're going to open doors this week. So because you're opening doors, then an invitation might be there for you. And so then it's your choice whether you take it. So I'll read that out again. I'll actually just hold it up so you can see it. So see that there's an invitation there. So you may be invited somewhere. You might be invited to do a special talk, or you might be invited to do a presentation maybe. Maybe you'll be invited to do laughing therapy, Joanne. So there you go, Messenger of Emotions. Cool. So Theone says, so I can walk with you, Adair. Awesome. All right, let's chat after this and we'll organise something. Nicole, you're going to Greece and Croatia. How amazing. Oh, you go live together. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Shirley. How are you, darling? Welcome again. Adair's been invited to a pajama party. So, Theone, this is the card for the end of the week. Messenger of Emotion. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. Hey, Jade. Did you get that one? Did you get that? Did you get that, Theone? Is that okay? Did you get... So for the people that are only just jumping on now, go back and watch the replay a little bit later. So what did those, before I draw cards for people, what did, yeah, do the replay. That's okay, Jade. Excellent. So for those people that have received the weekly message, what did the weekly message mean to you? What do you feel that the messages mean to you? Cool. So Adair can't have the best of intentions. Yeah. So for those that have missed the card meanings, Adair, Theone, sorry, has been writing them up so that you can see them. Okay. The other message for the week, which is from the Conscious Spirit Oracle, and that is this beautiful card. And this is the Sun Goddess, which is, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. And there's the beautiful goddess there, and the beautiful sun dragon as well, the sun goddess and the beautiful dragon in the background. And what this card represents and what this card means is to go and spend some time outside. One thing that I do as much as what I can, and that is to go outside, just stand on the grass or the ground, wherever I am, and just allow for the sun to beam over me. Just like we did last week. Last week we did a full moon energy. And this week, what they're encouraging you to do is whenever there is sun outside, which most days there will be a sun cracking through somewhere, even though we've got a bit of rain coming again, what they're encouraging you to do this week, and that is spend some time with the sun, connecting with the sun, getting your vitamin D, and feeling the energy of the sun, because the sun has a beautiful energy, just like the moon does. The sun has an uplifting energy. So go outside. So this is a message for all of you, no matter where you are in the world. Hey, Jamie. So Lindy Lou, hello, welcome. So Nicole, look at the number up the top. 33, Nicole. So number 33 is the sun god. Not sure if there's 18. So yeah. So the sun, that's right, Effie, the sun has an uplifting. And so what I want you to do is just feel the energy of this card as I hold it up to the screen, the sun goddess. And look at that beautiful dragon and look at the goddess of the sun. And she's just holding her beautiful draped scarf up to the sun. And what I like to do with the sun when I'm outside with the sun and I'm connecting with the sun energy, and that is I actually do what she's doing right there. And I close my eyes, put my head up, and I put my hands up. and the beautiful vibration, the beautiful energy that just uplifts. And if you're feeling a little bit heavy or dense, then see the sun just burning away all of around your auric field and burning away the cords of attachment that have come in there, any energy. So you can specifically say, all energy and all entity that does not serve my highest good, I ask for it to leave now. All fiber optics and cords of attachment, I ask it for it to leave now. And as you stand there in the sun, then you're letting that, you're allowing and you're welcoming the sun to just burn it away. And it's so bright and brilliant. And you can ask for the sun for a message as well. I quite often, when I'm standing there with the sun, I just say, what's my message today, sun? And it always has the most beautiful energy to it. It's also whenever I close my eyes to the sun, I see a lot of sacred geometry as well, lots of like shapes and figures and forms. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful energy. Sunrise. So, yeah, welcome the sun to burn it away. That's right, Effie. So, that's the card, that's the message from the conscious spirit for all of you today. Card number 33, funny enough. And spend time in the sun. Obviously, you're not wanting to spend hours in the sun where you're, getting sunburnt. So be very conscious and aware of, how much sun you're actually having. However, just allow that sun this week. And even if it's for only, 2 minutes every day, get outside and just have that sun energy, because it's the most radiating energy. It's just the most uplifting energy. And I know that when I do it, I always feel 100% better after I walk inside. So I'm just going to go back to the messages. So Lindy, for me, continue with my shadow work. Trust my intuition, shy, sensitive, artistic. Yep, that's me. Tar for the reading. You're welcome, Lindy Lou. Okay, so Nicole, I was enjoying the sun the last couple of days during the grounding after attunement Reiki 2. Oh my God, you did Reiki 2. Well done, darling, and well done, Linda, for teaching it. Reiki 2 was probably one of my favorite, and it's also one of my favorite to teach as well. So congratulations on Reiki 2. That's awesome. Fantastic. So yeah, so I'm just going to go back now and draw some cards. So Adair, this one is for you. So Adair is the root chakra. I have everything I need to survive and grow in the physical plane. So Adair, this is for you, the root chakra, number 5. I have everything I need to survive and grow in the physical plane. Yeah, Georgie, it is, isn't it? Reiki 2 is the most transformational process. I found Reiki 2 to just be, as I said, I just loved Reiki 2. I think it was one of my favorite of all 3 levels. I really, really enjoyed it. So I hope that you enjoyed it too, and then what have you. Okay, Annette Kirtwood. That's right, Adair. You have everything that you need to survive and grow on the physical plane. Now, that's a really beautiful message for you, because I know that's something that you've been working on. So use that as an affirmation. Yeah, it was profound. Energy really settles in Reiki. It does, doesn't it? I agree, Georgie. Okay. Yeah, lots of abundance. Lots and lots and lots of abundance, Adair. Well done. Now, This is for Annette Kirkwood. I'm not all sure whether she's live with us tonight. Annette Kirkwood, if you're not live with us tonight, this is still a message for you. So Annette Kirkwood is air elemental. I embrace the element of air and I'm open to all knowledge and wisdom. So this one here is for Annette Kirkwood. Air elemental, card 18. I embrace the element of air and I'm open to all knowledge and wisdom. Theone, this card's for you, darling. Oh, it's jumping out of the deck. The present. Oh, I fully experience every moment in my life by living in the present. Adair, Theone, this is for you. Live in the present moment, darling. These are really good affirmation cards. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. The thing that is, you know, really acknowledging in this card is the feathers as well. And look at this ray of sunshine. Look at it. So when you live in the present moment, you're living in the now. You're living in that time of being, rather than looking too far in the future or looking in the past. So abundance right now. Looking forward to doing Reiki 2. I'm looking forward to that, Adair. Annette Kirkwood, I'm not sure whether she's on or not, but I've given her reading. So I hope this message means something to you, Theone. So yeah, live in the present moment. And that's a message to all of you as well. Like, live in the present. If we're living in the past, we're depressed. If we live in the future, then we have anxiety because we're fearing what's next and we're missing what's now. Something that Spirit keep on saying, and that is, they are beautiful cards, aren't they, Georgie? So when you're living, so as Effie says, when you are living in the present moment, you are living in the now. Exactly, Effie. Yeah, excellent. I'm glad that means something to you, Theone. So something that Spirit keep on showing me at the moment, and that is that we are living out here, and we are so worried about what's out here that we're forgetting what's here. What's in front of you right now? What's that message in front of you? What are you seeing right now? What do you need to do right now? Because that's what matters, because that's now, living in the present moment. When we are living out here, we're so overwhelmed with everything that we need or we have to do out here that we procrastinate and we are not doing anything because we are in the state of fear. So stop being out here, people, because out here hasn't happened yet. It's not going to be there. What we need to do is take the step in front of us right now. What do you see right now? What do you need to do tomorrow? Write yourself a list. Write down the 5 steps that you need to actually take so that you can take the step for now. Because out here will come when we stop being so overwhelmed, because we're actually focusing on the present moment, we're focusing on right now. So stop living out here, people, because it hasn't happened yet and we're being afraid and fearful of it. Live for now, be present, and take the step that you need to take the very first step, and take that step. So just going to go back. So cool. I do feel anxious when I think too far into the future. Exactly. I feel excited, but I also feel anxious. So I try not to think about the future too much, and I certainly don't think about the past. Yes. Yeah, we become we become overwhelmed by matters beyond our control. And that's because we're living out here. We're living in this state of holy crapness, whereas we just need to take that first step, look in front of us right now. It's not the fact that we can't dream of the future, because we can. It's just the fact that we need to start focusing on what we need right now and to start to do what we need to do right now. Effie, what I am seeing right now is the present moment, so we need to do something now. Exactly, Effie. They are gorgeous cards. 5 step, the only 5 steps I need to take, 2 step for now. Got it. Shirley, working on that. Good. Georgie says they are beautiful cards. They are beautiful cards, Georgie. Effie, right, the 5 steps to take the first step, to do the rest. Exactly. Just do 5. Start with 5. Adair, you are right. Take the next step that is in front of you, or me in this case. Love your word. You're welcome, Adair. Cool. Holy crapness. Do you like that one? Holy crapness. I liked that one. Joanne says a whole month this month of Puzzle Pink, the best you, mindfulness and wellness. Oh, I love that. I can't wait to hear more about that, Joanne. Georgie is on focusing on being equanimous. Is that the word? To be in my now. Oh, I like that word, equanimous. Work in progress. Yeah, everything's a work in progress, but if we don't take the first step, Francine, then we will just be constantly on the wheel of progress and not actually actioning what we need to actually be doing for us. So we need to take that first step for the motivation to happen, to actually get the wheels turning in motion, to make the things happen that we want for ourselves. Because if we just go to work in progress, we don't make those things happen because we haven't taken the first step. So Adair, clean up office and declutter, now setting up separate workspace for other gig and keeping separate from my own business. Yeah, I love that. Oh, it's going to be our new word for My Time TV for this, because I'm trying not to swear, so I'm being really good. Holy crapness. New word, everyone, new word. So you are welcome. Yeah, take the first step. Okay. Francine, this card is for you. Francine Morgan. Now, I know that we have gone over an hour, so I will try and wrap this up. Okay. Francine, you've got the same card. So finding a equanimity is observing and finding space away from chaos. Georgie, I love that. Nicole's working on mindfulness. Holy crapness. Yep. New word. Right, it's been hashtagged. It's a new word, holy crapness. Okay, Francine Morgan, this is yours. Air elemental. I embrace the element of air and I'm open to all knowledge and wisdom. So it's about time. It's, you know, Francine, this eagle here with its spread wings is you now taking time to learn, you know, whatever it is, but to take flight. Take that step, honey. You can do it. I know you can. You've already done so much to take steps and, you know, fly, darling, fly. Hey, Neil, how are you? Neil, I know this is at the end of our session, or just coming to the end of our session now. So allow yourself to fly, everybody. So I think I said this last week. Where's your eagle wings, people? Remember? Fly. It's time to fly. We're being reminded again this week. You're welcome. Okay. I'm just going to do one more card Tanya, this is for you, darling. Tanya, are you still on here with us? Tanya! Tanya, let me know if you're still on with us. This is the last card. Georgie, am I saying it right, Georgie? Equanimous? Is like the mudroom in the cold climate. It's here, you shed your muddy boots. You can then go into your mind without the day's dirt. I love that. I love that. Okay, Tanya, are you still here? Excellent. Okay, Tanya. Tanya, third eye chakra, I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life. There you go, darling. Third eye card, I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life. Third eye chakra, Tanya. Okay. All right. So that's your card. Linda, beautiful. Okay, so it has gone just past an hour. I can pull a few more cards if you don't mind going longer. Let me know, because I'm happy to pull a few more cards. I can't do everyone, otherwise I'll be here all night. So I can do a couple more cards. So Joanne, I'd like to do one for you. So, okay. So people are happy to stay on longer. If you need to go, I completely understand. All right. Okay. So Joanne, are you on with us now? Let me know if you're on now. Okay. Yeah, if you, okay, Joanne. Joanne, your card is Spirit Guides, number 25. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. So this is your card, Joanne. Your Spirit Guides. Look at this beautiful, wrong side. Look at this beautiful angel behind you. Your beautiful Spirit Guides. Open up and open your heart for your guides and trust in the wisdom that they share with you. So that's your card, Joanne. Oop. Okay. Oop. Mickey. Mickey, are you still with us, darling? Okay. So Mickey, so this is the last card that I'm doing tonight. If you would like to contact me to have a reading, a private reading, I can do them over Skype, and I can also do them over FaceTime. So, because it is getting late. So, Mickey, this one is for you. The fire elemental. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. So, Mickey, this is for you. Fire elemental. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Okay. All right, guys. I would love to stay on all night with you and keep reading, but my team have actually said that's enough. They've started giving me the shakes, which means that that's enough for tonight for me, and I'm going to respect that, and I'm going to listen to my team of people and what they're saying. If you would like to have a card pulled at another time, then please join me on a weekly live. Please also come over to Dynamics Mind and Body Connection. And if you would like to have a reading at any time, I do full readings. half-an-hour readings as well. So if you would like to have some cards pulled and a reading personalized just for you, then I can spend some more time with you in doing that as well. But for now, guys, Spirit have said to me that that is enough, and I'm going to respect them and I'm going to listen to them, because I need to listen to what they're saying to me, because if I don't, I get told off, and I'm not going to be told off. So guys, have a wonderful night. I hope that you have an amazing week ahead. Before we do go, I am going to show you one more time your cards for the week so that you can see your cards. So if you didn't see them, then I'm going to give them to you one more time just before we go. Beginning of the week is Two of Emotions. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. So that's the beginning of the week. This is Wednesday's card, Five of Thought. The path you were on seemed like the right one. But now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who will bring unwanted drama into your life. And then this is Thursday's card, Intuition and Thought. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for right now. And then the weekend's card is Messenger of Emotion. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving, with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. And the week up is the Sun Goddess, to celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. So ladies and gentlemen, push open those doors, work on the relationships that need to be worked on in the beginning of the week, because your intuitive self is really going to spark throughout. When we release the old stuff, we allow new emotions in, but we also allow new energy in. So just like I spoke about before, and that was cleaning up my space, I've allowed new energy to come in. I flow with intuitive messages. I also flow within the energy of myself. And that is your week ahead. So have a wonderful week ahead. Have push on doors, spend some time in the sun, make those first steps. And when you do, you will feel the energy flowing more. So have fun with that. I would love to know how you go with that. Again, pop over to Dynamics Mind and Body Connection. If you have any questions, then pop over there. Have a wonderful week, guys, and I will see you all later. So see you next week.